It wasn't until, maybe George Floyd happened and I saw everybody coming out and I saw like I have an obligation when these things start happening to get out of your comfort zone, to be courageous enough to speak on it and say, this is wrong. This is wrong. Teammates or audience, listeners, whatever you want to call yourself today. All right. It is so very important that you speak boldly about this because you can be helping somebody else. You can be touching somebody else in so many different ways. All right. So, with that, since you started there, once that happened, what were kind of the next steps when it comes to, building your own business, writing your own books? Now, I believe you're a keynote speaker. You manage a lot of different business. Kind of fill us in the blank between,
well, I wish I could tell you it's all been strategic. In many respects, it's just been kind of hand of God. Like you, people have told me since I was in 7th grade, boy, you're a gifted communicator. You've got a way with words. And so finding an opportunity to be in front of crowds or in front of groups, small groups and large groups, was kind of natural for me. And so having some, what the speaker profession calls platform capabilities, tied together with my passion around good leadership, they really just all kind of came together. I wish I could tell you I built this strategic plan of I'm going to launch Neely Leadership Group and we're going to do this and that. That's not really what happened. It happened almost organically, but 25 years later, I've got 5 million frequent flyer miles from being flown all over the world to work with managers and coaches and emerging leaders on what's the difference really between having a management position where you're in charge of tasks and projects and PERT charts and to-do lists and becoming a leader. They're not oppositional, but just because you're manager doesn't automatically make you a leader. And you've talked about it in several of your podcasts and respecting the team members. And so I've just been talking about that at this point for my entire adult career, since I was a high school teacher and football coach like you a number of years ago, and then transitioned into corporate training and doing work inside Christian organizations, but mainly doing work inside marketplace organizations where people don't necessarily get top level leadership training.